Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just me, Jordan, here with a very unique battle. It's a Roulette Dex type battle, and wow, did I have fun with this one. It's against my one of my best friends in the entire world called TheRotomFactor. So yeah, so get ready, get some popcorn, and let's start the show. I'm gonna lead off with a Gabite, and he's gonna lead off with his War Turtle. Now I knew for a fact that yeah, this War Turtle was definitely will have a Evil Light, so I don't know how I was gonna take this thing down. In the meantime, I will set up my rocks, and he will go for the Ice Beam, and of course that's going to take out my Gabite like it's nothing. So I couldn't really think of anything to do with this War Turtle, so I just sent in my Psyduck, which I was just like, wow, really? Did I really have to get that? And it's a spec Psyduck. I'm just going to go for the Surf because I was predicting him to switch out, but he stays in, and he takes that Surf like a boss, and he ends up spinning away my rocks. So basically that Gabite was nothing. He's just going to switch out, and he's going to send in his what's that thing called, Dwebble, and I'm locked into serve, so I'm just going to have to try to take this Dwebble out as best as I can. But it was originally going to be an OKO, but Dwebble does have sturdy, and of course that's just going to take it like a boss. Yeah, I've always liked Dwebble. Look at that thing; it's so cute. So now he's just going to withdraw, and now and then he's just going to send in his War Turtle again, and of course I'm going to go for the Surf because I was going to try to finish off the Dwebble, but I guess that's not the case. So pretty much, I'm just gonna switch out because I couldn't really do anything, and I'm gonna send in my Goldeen because I was predicting a waterfall or something, but he's just gonna go for the Toxic because he predicted my switch, which was a nice play on his part. So pretty much, yeah, he's just gonna switch out, and he's gonna go into his Dwebble yet again so he can get this thing like finished. I'm gonna go for the Poison Jab because I was trying to get some poison off the War Turtle because I did not want to deal with it. But yeah, this Goldeen actually does pretty decent in this battle, so as you'll see in a little bit. He's gonna send in his spinner rack. He named it Peter for like Peter Parker for like Spider-Man. I'm just gonna go for the waterfall. I will outspeed and I will OKO this thing like it was just nothing. But I had epic nostalgia when I was looking at spinner rack. Like I remember from like silver, like the silver and gold version. Yeah, that was so cute. In the meantime, he's gonna send out his Needle King and he will take me out with a Thunderbolt. Um, it was at this time I started to think that this his Needle King was spexed or scarfed or something. So I'm just going to go into my Porygon Z because I knew I could live a Thunderbolt. I do get the download raise, the perfect one, and I will go for an agility because I do think that I was slower than this Needle King. So now I'm pretty much faster than his entire team. He will go for the Sludge Bomb, and which was a nice play on his part. But lucky for me, I do live it with at least 48 HP, and that will be enough to take out this Needle King in one hit. Um, as his Needle King dies, I started to formulate a plan on how to take out his War Turtle, and I figured Porygon Z was like the only choice. He will send in his War Turtle in the meantime, and I will go for the Tri Attack, thinking I will KO this thing because of the download raise, but his Evil Light just lets him live it like it was nothing, and I just basically kill myself in the meantime. So he was going to go for Hydro Pump, but he failed because my Porygon's dead, so there's nothing he can do. I'm going to go into Lickitung, and he's just going to go for the Toxic because I don't know if he wanted to deal with this Lickitung when he has nothing, when he doesn't even know anything about it. I'm just going to go for the Curse, and I was thinking about going for a second Curse, but I figured like a Hydro Pump would be able to take out this Lickitung, and I really wanted to use it for once because I never really used a Lickitung in my entire life. He will go for the Hydro Pump, and he will miss. In the meantime, I will go for the Dragon Tail, and I do get a crit, but it kind of mattered in every way. I'm sorry, bro. He will send in his Charizard, which was lucky him. And I figured it'd be like a Dragon Dance, and it actually was a Dragon Dance type of Charizard. So in the meantime, he's just gonna set up a Dragon Dance, and I'm just gonna go for the Body Slam because I did not really want to deal with this, and I just wanted to paralyze it. Lucky for me, or lucky for him, he did not get the Paralyze Hacks, which is bull on his part or my part. He will go for the Flare Blitz, and lucky for me, I do live this with at least like 12 or 13 HP because I have an Evil Light and I cursed once. So I'm just going to go for a Body Slam again so I can try to paralyze this thing. But in all honesty, I probably should have just Dragon Tail this thing so it can just hightail out of here. But it's whatever. I'm just going to go into my Stoutland now and so I can get the Intimidate drop of him, off of him, sorry. So that, his attack would like not be so buff anymore. In the meantime, I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to predict the Flare Blitz. I'm just going to go into my sack so I can fodder this thing. I'm sorry, Psyduck. I do love you and all, but you have to go. He will go for the Flare Blitz, and that will be enough to take out my Psyduck in one hit. And I figured Psyduck would take the hit like nicely, and then I can just like embarrass him with like a curse, or not a curse, but like a Surf or whatever. But the Flare Blitz will be able to take out this Charizard, and I will not have to deal with it. He's going to go back into his War Turtle. I'm going to go into my last Pokemon, which is Stoutland. I will get the Intimidate drop of him, but it doesn't matter because he does not have a any like attacking type moves, physical moves. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it off with a Crunch, and now I don't really have to worry about this War Turtle anymore. It is now 1-0, or excuse me, 1-1, and this is where the part where it just shouldn't have happened. Okay, he has a level 88 Wailord, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this out with a Wild Charge. I go for it, and this Wailord just it just lives it. It took it like it was nothing. Now I mean I thought Stoutland had like a perfect attack, and Wild Charge is a very good physical move with Life Orb, but no.